Hey everyone, and welcome to the Knit California podcast. My name is Leslie. I am known as Knit California here on YouTube and also on Instagram. And today we're doing something a little bit different. My husband Joel has been staring at this pile of knits that's actually behind the camera right now. I will put a little video up here so you can see it. For a very long time, and has asked me a few times now if maybe we can get it cleaned up. I have not cleaned any of it up yet because I couldn't really figure out where any of this stuff should go, but I finally have a plan, I think, of where some of these things are gonna go, and I figured I would take you guys along with me as we start to clean this up. So a lot of these knits and crochet items are things that I have never shared before on the podcast. They are actually from my first year and a half of crocheting and knitting. And so I figured first what we would start with is we would go through the whole pile. I would kind of show you what's in here, and I would talk to you about what my plan is for organizing and placing each of these items. A lot of them I think are gonna go in my closet, which I'll kind of show you what the plan is in there. We actually need to do a major cleanup of clothes that I don't wear anymore, that sort of stuff, in order to make room for some of these knits to go in. So it might not all actually happen today, but we'll see. Fingers crossed, at least some of it happens today. And then some of the stuff I think I'm actually going to take downstairs. So without further ado, let's start going through all of it. Okay. This is what we're gonna go through. Should this be my thumbnail? Okay. Okay, so I put all of the items on my bed. This is like the best lighting in my room, so we're gonna start here. I can tell you right now, just from looking at this, we've got some hats, some shawls, some cardigans, and some blankets. So let's get right into it, and I'll start with what's on the top of the pile, which are the hats. Okay, we're doing a weird squat here, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. So let me show you. Beanie number 1. Beanie number 2, which actually I washed these last winter, and so never put this pom-pom back on. But it's beanie number 2 and beanie number 3. Okay, number 1. This is the first thing. I should probably just raise the camera a little bit, but we're not gonna do that. This is the first thing that I ever knit. It's, the cast on edge is actually extremely tight, and it kind of gives me a headache when I wear it, but it's really cute. Knit in Yarnicorn, the wool from We Are Knitters. This I'm gonna put in the closet, but this might end up being a gift eventually. I feel like this would fit like a small child, their head size, so I might end up gifting it. It is currently full of a lot of dog hair, so we'd have to pick that out before we gifted it. Hat number 2. This I actually got, I think, as a kit when I first started knitting, but I think it's really cute. It's also a little small. I have a small head, and I followed the instructions, but it doesn't quite fit all the way. So this I think might also end up eventually being a gift knit. I do need to stick the pom-pom back on here, but it is cute. Okay, hat number 3. I actually made this last winter. My mother-in-law was having a like holiday craft boutique, and I thought for a minute that I might knit like a bunch of hats and sell them, and I knit this one and I didn't make any other ones. I love this hat. I think it's adorable. This is the Ammil Beanie, I think. I'll put the name of it here with the designer, but it's made using again, the wool from We Are Knitters, but I just think the cables are super cute. This was the first cable project that I ever did, so I think I mentioned that a couple times in some of my sweater number 15 videos, so this is it, the first one that I ever did. And this one actually does fit. I wore this a bunch last like Christmas holiday season when my hair is not in a braid. It fits better, but this is gonna go in the closet. So those are the 3 hats that I have. I'll show you, this is one of the things that's over there. This is really just a bag full of like stretchy cord and extra yarn. So this is just going in like the cleanup pile. I will figure out what to do with this, and it'll go in like my yarn stash cubbies. Okay, we're getting into the cardigans and the shawls. Check this out. This is my Aosta cardigan, designed by the Knit Pearl Girl, and I made this using We Are Knitters the Petite wool in Yarnicorn. And I absolutely love this cardigan. I think it's super cute. And this is something that needs to go in my closet so that I can see it regularly and remember to wear it. So to the closet it goes. Okay, the next couple of things I have here are actually pretty special. Do you know what this is? Have you seen this on Instagram before? This is my Flower Power Cardi by Knit Collage that I made in the Knit Collage Cal Spring Knit Along in 2021. I remember actually this was like the sweater that really like got me into knitting. Like I started knitting this and I was like, wow, I can knit anything in the whole wide world, and I love yarn and I love sweaters, and this is my personality forever now. I actually, the like knit along kits went on sale while I was on my honeymoon, and I remember distinctly like waking up a little bit early and purchasing this kit after I saw it on Two of Wands Instagram stories, and I absolutely love it. Let me try it on for you. It is, if you've ever knit with Knit Collage, you know that their yarn is like super thick and chunky, and so it's like very, very warm also, and so I like have not found a lot of times where I can wear this, but this is one of my favorite makes, I think, that I have, just in general. I absolutely love the giant flowers. This was all knit in Intarsia colorwork, so before I made this, I had made those hats and a couple shawls, and then I was like, I'm gonna make that Intarsia sweater. I had no idea what I was doing, but if you know anything about Amy and the Knit Collage team, they make their knit-alongs and make-alongs now, because they have crochet sometimes, so accessible to everyone. Even if you're a brand new knitter, they have video tutorials step-by-step for every single pattern that they always have in the knit-along, and so I had like no doubts that I would be able to do this with all the help. I know their next knit along is launching very, very soon for fall. And so if you've like looked at their knit alongs before and ever thought, are they worth it? Definitely, like, they're definitely worth it. So this is definitely going in my closet. I want to start wearing it once it gets cold enough here in Southern California. So there you go, to the closet. Okay, the next one is also a knit collage piece, and I've never shared this on the podcast, but there's a lot of this on my Instagram. This is the Kaleidoscope Cardi by Knit Collage, made with Knit Collage yarns, and this one is actually really special to me. It's been about a year since I made this. I remember I made this last October, and last October we had just gotten our puppies. They were brand new puppies and now they're like a year old, but one of our puppies, Rocky, was sick with parvo, and when he was in the hospital for like 4 or 5 days, and then when he like came home from the hospital and we had to keep him separate from Lilypup and Buddy, our other 2 dogs, like it was a really, really stressful time for us. And I actually took a couple days off work and I decided to knit this cardigan, and it was something that just like brought me so much joy in like choosing the colors, figuring out the order of all the colors, making this gorgeous rainbow. It like absolutely lifted my spirits. There is definitely something to say about like how color can impact like our emotions and our feelings, and so it was definitely needed at the time. And again, this yarn is like super heavy and warm, so I haven't had, again, many opportunities to wear it, but this is something that it's a great piece to just like have around and like look at because it's so colorful and happy. So this also is going in my closet somewhere where I can see it. Don't you just love it? Doesn't it make you happy? Yeah, okay. Okay, this next one I actually forgot was over there. This is, hold on if I can find the top. Okay, this is actually crocheted. And this is, oh boy, I'm gonna have to put the name on screen and the pattern. It's like the So Summer cover up or something. But I crocheted this in 2020, I think. And it's like a really cute like cover up, pool cover up, kind of like summer, spring outfit. It's actually really cute with this like white shirt and jean shorts. Maybe this is something I can wear out in this weird hot fall weather that we're having in Southern California. I actually really like this look. Alright, this is cute. I have decided. But it's just a lot of like, I don't know, double crochets, single crochets, pattern repeats. You knit it in 3 panels, so the back and then the 2 front panels, and then you like seam it together at the top and on the sides. And it's really fun. So again, this is something that I want to start wearing more, and when it's sitting in a pile I can't see it, so this is gonna go in the closet also. Next up we have some shawls. This is the first shawl that I ever knit. I knit that hat, I knit this rainbow hat, and then I think I actually I might have knit this one next. I don't remember the order. And then I knit this. So this was one of the first things that I ever knit. This is the the Le Marais Shawl, I believe. It's a We Are Knitters kit. I was like very obsessed with We Are Knitters when I first started knitting. I wanted everything and I bought a lot of things. And so that's what this is. It's made with the Petite wool. I don't shop with We Are Knitters very much anymore. In fact, I haven't bought anything from them since like February, I think. And that was my husband actually buying me a gift, so yeah, that's what I want to say about that. But this is knit pretty much entirely in seed stitch, which is like knit one, purl one, and then the next row purl one, knit one. And if you know anything about me, I love to complain about knit one, purl one. So this was, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I didn't like back when I made this in 2020. But I will say, this is extremely warm. And like, I don't wear shawls super often, but in the winter time, like sometimes, well, here in Southern California, like sometimes a short sleeve shirt and like a shawl like this is really nice because you get warm really easily, or like sometimes you just need something that's warm that you can like wrap yourself up in. So last winter I did wear this quite a few times, I think. So it's a fun piece. Definitely gonna keep it. Definitely going in the closet. Okay, and then after I made that shawl, I also made this one, which is another kit from We Are Knitters. It's got tassels. I love the tassels. I actually need to block this. I've heard like mixed reviews about blocking the wool. I think it soaks up like a ton of water and takes forever to dry. But I think if I put it on the spin cycle, that might help. I think wet blocking this would help make it larger because it's just like a little bit too short right now. But I knit that first shawl in a couple weeks, I think. And then I made this one, I think in like 2 or 3 days, and I was so impressed with myself. I was like, oh my god, I'm so fast. When you're knitting something with like this chunky wool, like of course it's gonna go really fast. And with all the color changes, like that makes it go even faster. I actually think these sections are super cute with the like tan pink. Yeah, I think this is meant to have 3 different colors, and there wasn't a third color that I liked, so I just did 2 different colors and was like, I can do what I want, which is still true. You can see, where is it? Oh, right here where I had to join a new ball of yarn. There's like a knot. On this side though, you can't see it, so whatever. Again, going in my closet. Okay, the last scarf that I had, I actually made this last year in December. This is by Two of Wands. I think it's called the Elysian blanket scarf. And it's this like really cute chevron pattern, which is just made with knits and purls. So it's a super easy knit. I wish I had made this in a color other than gray because I think it's just kind of boring. But it is extremely large and extremely warm, and it reminds me of I don't know. It is extremely large and it's extremely warm, and for that reason I like it. You can definitely wear it like a mini blanket like this. Like take it to work and just be like, I'm cold. That's what I would do. That's what I should do because my office is freezing. Anyways, this is gonna go in the closet. Okay, I have 3 more things, and these are actually blankets. Number 1, this This is the first blanket that I ever started. It's crochet. This is what got me started with everything. So my grandma actually taught me to crochet when I was young. She used to crochet granny square blankets, and I learned. I remember learning. I remember the chain, the single, the double crochet, but I never really did anything with it. And when I met my husband Joel and we started dating, his mom crocheted, and that was in 2019. And I would go over to their house and I would see her crochet, and it like really sparked an interest in me, and I was like, I gotta do this. And then 2020 happened and I had a lot of time to dedicate to crochet. And I ordered this Annie crochet Afghan kit, which this is like such a great way to like ease yourself into it and to learn, because you start with a single crochet square, a double crochet square, and a half double crochet square, and then you just build your skills from there, and then you have a whole blankie. So obviously I'm not showing you the entire thing because I don't want to unfold all of it, but that's what this is. And my thought for all of these blankets is to get a basket and put them downstairs. It needs to be a basket that the dogs will not destroy. It needs to keep all of these blankets fully like encased inside of the basket so the dogs don't start chewing and ruining these. So I have not found like the type of basket that I want, but I have a good spot picked out downstairs for where I think these can live. We just have to find a basket that I like. So this is number one. And then let me show you this one. That was the first blanket that I started, first project that I started. This is the first project that I actually finished. So the Annie Crochet Afghan kit was actually like going too slow for me. They give you 3 squares every month, and I would do them within like the first week, maybe 2 weeks, and then I'd be like, what do I do now? I actually started a second one that never got finished, and then this blanket, my mother-in-law like had the pattern, and my cousin who did crochet at the time, she doesn't really crochet anymore, Hannah, you should pick it back up, but she also saw this blanket and like wanted to make it, and I saw it and I was like, I love that blanket, I'm making that blanket. And so I made it. I think it's really cute. This was also like a really fun way to like practice different stitches, and I absolutely love it. So again, this is gonna go downstairs with the other blankets. And last but not least, this is my, oh, I guess we're opening this one up all the way. I'm really proud of this one. This is my Tunisian crochet stitch sampler holiday Afghan. I don't know what it's like fully called, but this was the 2020 Tunisian crochet along blanket from Tony at Teal Yarn Crafts. And I made mine in these like Christmassy colors, this dark burgundy, green, and white, and gray, and I absolutely love it. So I'm really proud of this one. This is when I learned to do Tunisian crochet. This is, I think, my favorite square, so I wanted to show you. But a really fun pattern that I think is free on the Teal Yarn Crafts website blog. So yeah, this one is also gonna go live downstairs in the blanket basket. Okay, so the only other 2 things that I have that were over there are 2 whips that I never finished. This first one is actually from this spring knit collage knit along. It's the Granny Square cardigan that I absolutely loved, but I chose the wrong size and it's too small. So my kind of thought right now is to get another skein of the white yarn, take this all apart and make it bigger. But I haven't done that yet and I'm just like not in the mood. So I think it's just gonna live in my whip cubby for a while. And the second one, nobody has ever seen this before. This was my attempt at my own sweater design. It's like a bottom-up sweater designed in the Petite wool from We Are Knitters that I did the back. This is all the back, and I never finished the front. The sleeves were gonna have little like granny square details on them, and I just never got around. I don't know, I got scared and like nervous, and so this never got finished. It's extremely soft. I really like this yarn, and like my stitch tension is really great. But I don't know what's gonna happen with this. I don't know if I'll ever finish it. If I do finish it, I don't really want to recommend this yarn, so I don't know if it'll ever become a design. It might not. It might just sit also in my whip cubby forever. Or I might frog it someday. Who knows? So that's where these two items are going, is my whip cubby. Okay, so that's it. Let me take you now into my closet so I can kind of show you what the thought is for where I'm gonna put these things, and then I'll take you downstairs and show you where the blanket basket is gonna go, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, welcome to my closet. I cleaned it up for you a little bit, but it's still a very messy closet. So these shelves down here are what I am thinking of putting those knits in. These are like sweatshirts. Well, these three actually are like sweatshirts, most of which I don't wear anymore, and these are pants that I don't wear anymore. So my thought is to clean this out. I also have secret knits hiding here and here and here. These are actually ones that I do wear. I also have more knits in this drawer that I do wear. Obviously when it's like winter time, these are like sweaters. So my thought is to move all of them into these cubbies. That way I can see them and wear them when it's weather appropriate. For the shawls and the hats, I have some of these empty baskets that I think I'll use to put those in, and I might put them down here where these shoes are. I can move these shoes. So those are my thoughts. Let's go downstairs. Okay, here we are downstairs in the living room. My thought for the blanket basket is to actually come over here. So we've got our little lamp, side table, and then there's just a nice little hole right here. We could potentially move whatever this is and put a nice basket here. We also do have some space under this like side table, so we could put a little basket down here with other blankets. My thought is to maybe head to Target or at home later today or tomorrow to, can you hear Buddy drinking water? So head to Target or at home either today or tomorrow to try and find a good basket for one of those spots to put our blankets in. Also, if we go to Target, they have, you know, some holiday themed like fuzzy blankets, and we all love curling up on the couch with a good blanket, so it might be time to pick up another 1 or 2 blankets to fill out the rest of our new blanket basket. Anyways, those are my thoughts. Thought for now. Pretty much everything that was in here I took out, and the pants, I don't know, I don't need to go too much into it, but I think the pants I'm going to keep in the garage. Some of the sweatshirts and sweatpants I either don't wear anymore, they're like holiday, kind of like ugly Christmas sweaters that I was really into for a few years, but I realize now, like, when I go to a Christmas party, I'd actually just rather wear a hand knit. So I'm gonna donate a bunch of those, and then I have 2 sweatshirts, well, 1 sweatshirt and 1 sweatpants where like the elastic is breaking, so that's how like old and like dried out they are, so I'm just gonna trash those. But what I've done is, obviously I need to fold these and make them look nice so they don't get all wrinkly, but this will be like my summer knits and like short sleeve or tank top knits cubby. This one right now is like full sweaters, and this one is cardigans. And then this one, sorry, you probably couldn't see that, cardigans. And then this one is like my sweatshirts and sweatpants that I actually do wear. I consolidated it into 1 cubby, and I'm gonna say it here, I don't need any more sweatshirts. I do want a couple more pairs of sweatpants, but that's different. I don't need any more sweatshirts. And then I do have a couple more sweatshirts, actually a couple sweatshirts holiday sweatshirts that I need to keep. These were actually my mom's. And I have taken over them now, so I'm definitely not giving these away. But what I'm thinking is, like, I need to go through and like do a clothes clean out of all of my dresser and like my hanging clothes also. So when I do that, I think these will be able to fit in there, as well as my college sweatshirt that I don't want to get rid of. Harvey Mud! Look it up if you don't know what it is. Yeah, don't wanna get rid of that one. So, but these will be able to fit in one of these drawers when I clean them out. So that's the plan. I'm going to fold all of these now so that they don't get wrinkled more than they already are, right? these out. Summer, fall, my cardigans. Beautifully folded. Okay, so it is a couple days later, and I just wanted to give a quick update. I have everything that was meant for the closet put away in the closet, so I'm feeling really good about that. The blankets, you can still see, are stacked right there. We did go to Target and look for a basket, but I didn't find anything that was big enough or anything that I liked, so I'm still on the hunt. And in the meantime, the blankets are gonna stay right here until we find a container that is big enough and good enough for them. So that's what's happening. I'm really happy with the progress that we made in the closet. I did not show, but I also took some clothes out that I don't wear, doing a little spring cleaning of clothes, and I have about 7 bags full, grocery bags full, to be donated. So that just makes me feel better. There's a little bit more room in some of my dresser drawers, and obviously there is room now for my knits. So really happy there. One last thing in this video before we sign off. Today is actually now Wednesday, and I got something really exciting in the mail that I wanted to share with you. So without further ado, I'm so excited. Okay. If you have watched any of my videos before, you know that, you probably know that I'm an affiliate for Twice Sheared Sheep. Twice Sheared Sheep is a company that sells knitting tools such as the row counter, stitch markers, cable needles, all sorts of things. But I think they're most well known for their row counters. This is their holiday advent countdown box that I was very kindly gifted by Twice Sheared Sheep as an affiliate to promote, and so I wanted to share this with you. I'm not going to be giving away any spoilers, but if you don't know what an advent countdown box is basically starting on December 1st. You are counting down the days until the Christmas holiday. So inside here are 25 boxes, different little gifts to open, one for every day from December 1st to December 25th. If you don't celebrate Christmas, that's okay. You can still get one of these and do your own countdown to whatever holiday you would like to celebrate, or just open them all on your own. Nobody will know. Nobody will care. But if I can get the ribbon off, I'll give you the tiniest sneak peek of what's in here. Okay. Ready? Oh, I put my note in there. Hold on. Okay, ready? Doo-doo-doo. So you can see all the different boxes in here. They're all different sizes. It's really exciting. I can't say what's in any of them because I don't know what's in any of them. But thank you, Rocky. Just based off of what I know about what was in last year's Advent, I believe there may be some yarn, some row counters, and some other things that Twice Sheared Sheep sells. Honestly, I don't know. It'll be a mystery and a surprise every single day. As of filming this on Wednesday, there are 107 boxes left. I believe they started with 500, and they do sell out. Now it is mid-October, so there's still a bit of time until we get to December 1st, the day where you're supposed to start opening this. But if you're interested in one, I do have an affiliate link down in the description below. If you click on that link, I do get a commission from everything that's purchased after you click on that link. It's at no cost to you, but it does help me out and it makes me eternally grateful. So this is the Twice Sheared Cheap Advent box. I did also purchase myself 2 yarn advent boxes, and I'm waiting for those to come in. I'm excited about those too. So December is going to be a busy month where we're opening 3 advents. The yarn advents that I got, I will say, so a lot of like dyers do yarn advents where you can get, sometimes they're structured as 25 mini skeins that you open up December 1st through December 25th. The 2 that I actually got are like weekly ones, so you open 1 full skein each week the month of December. So I'm excited about that. And then this obviously is a daily box where you open 1 box each day. This one's kind of fun because it's not just yarn. There may be yarn in it. I don't know. I believe there was some yarn in it last year, so that's why I'm saying that. There may be yarn in here, but I think it's mostly tools and fun things in here. So again, if you're interested, the link is down in the description below. So that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different than some of my last podcasts. Next week we'll be coming back with a regular podcast episode, and I'm excited to show you some of the progress that I've made on my fall and winter knitting. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and get to spend some time knitting or doing whatever craft it is that you enjoy doing. I'll see you next time. Bye!